Yo, it's Mo, what's up guys, and today I am back here with my 1000 subscriber present, and this is going to be my Q&A, and so let's get right into it, because I have really nothing else to say. And so, question number 1, what do I do for fun? Thank you for the question. I really like to play baseball. Obviously, I like playing video games, that's what I do for fun, that's what I post. And hang out with friends, and I don't know. And so question number 2, who do you think is going to win the World Series? I know the World Series has already happened, but at the time, I really thought Detroit was. During the ALCS, I thought Detroit definitely was going to beat the Yankees and then win the World Series. And coming into the playoffs, I thought that, I really thought the Rangers were going to win. And that's simply because the Rangers have failed the past 2 years, but they have experience in the World Series, and they have experienced players, so I really thought that this was the year that they were just going to break out and win. Question number 3 is, where do I live? I live in North America, in the US, on the East Coast, in the Northeast, in Connecticut. Question number 4 is, how often do I play 2K13? I don't play 2K13 as often as I play MLB The Show or Madden, but definitely I try to play 2K13 at least 2 or 3 times a week. I definitely need to stay on it more because I haven't really played in like a week or 2, but getting back on my grind, and I'm going to be playing a lot more starting soon. Question number 5 is, what travel team did I play for? Because he lives in New York. I live in Connecticut, like I said, but I played for a team called the Tides, and it was a great team. I got to sub in a little bit, pitched a few times, and it was a lot of fun. I really love baseball, and so playing for a team like that was a lot of fun for me. What is my favorite MLB and NBA teams? My favorite MLB team is the Mets. My favorite NBA team is the Knicks. I like those teams. Not because I'm a bandwagon, obviously not for the Mets because they're terrible, but I'm not a bandwagon for the Knicks because I like all New York teams, number 1, and number 2, I was born and raised in New York City. Question number 7 is, what do I do before I have a baseball game? Do I listen to music, or do I have like a ritual? And, no, and that's kind of surprising for me too, because that sounds pretty cool to have like a ritual before a game, or just to listen to music. Really all I can think of is that I just try to get focused. Like, I can't think about anything else that's happening. If there's something with personal life or school life, that has to take a seat for a couple hours while I play the game. And what I try to do is just focus. I throw a little bit, run a little bit, and just try to get in the mindset of the game. Question number 8 is, I think it's by the same guy. What is my favorite pitch? My favorite pitch is the fastball, and this is because I can locate it pretty well. A lot of kids my age really can't locate the fastball. They just throw it as hard as they can and hope that it crosses the plate. But I definitely can locate the fastball better than most people, not to brag or anything. Question number 9 is by BWildcat2. Yes. No, not really. Number 10 is, who made your icon? Big happy face. I don't remember. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. She did. She's my sister. She uses GIMP, I think, to make icons, and they're pretty cool. If you ever see my icon, it's Modifo16. It's my icon on YouTube and on Twitter, and so thanks. Number 11 is, what's my favorite NBA team? I already answered this, but I'll say it again. It is the New York Knicks, and they're doing pretty well this year. Definitely a bit overrated, but still my favorite team. Number 12, once again by BWildcat2. Do I still use my Chip the Duck account anymore? And I do sometimes. If you don't know what that account was for, I used to play, and still do play occasionally, online game called Toontown. You've probably heard of it. And, I've actually made some great friends through it. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but, it's a pretty fun game, and I used to make videos for it. But yeah, I do use it sometimes to watch videos and to like videos, especially my own. I'm just kidding. Sometimes to do that though. But yeah, I still do go on it occasionally. Thanks for the question. Numero 13 is by It's Just Travis HD, and this question is, what was your reaction when you first realized you had 1,000, I assume that means subscribers? I was ecstatic, because the goal I set for 1 year on YouTube was 1,000, and I ended up hitting it just 2 or 3 days before the deadline. And I was very happy because it was my goal, and I really wanted to achieve it. And so I guess this is a good time to just say my next goal. My goal for this year is going to be 2,500, and I hope I surpass that by thousands, but that's like the minimum that I want is 2,500 for the end of 2013. Another question by Travis, any suggestions for smaller YouTubers trying to get 1K like me? HD quality, clear mic, interesting commentary, try to post consistently. That's all you can do. Definitely look for opportunities like iPod Cards So You Think You Can Commentate. He might be ending that though, so I don't know if that's still available. Not As Fan seems pretty much almost a Sports Game Universe seems pretty much always willing to post a video from someone else, and so you can definitely ask him about it. I know the VA Baseball used to have a commentator series, and just look for opportunities on other channels to hopefully broadcast your stuff to a bigger audience, hopefully get noticed a little more, and gain a few more subs. Number 15 is How Life. Life is good. 16. Do I think the Yankees will be able to pull off a trade involving Mike Stanton? Thank you for the question, Will. Do I see the Yankees pulling off a trade for Mike Stanton? Absolutely not. They do not have the farm system, and in order to get below that luxury tax and stay below it, they're going to need to not get any big name players right now, and with their farm system right now, they really can't anyway. A guy that's reasonable for them would be Michael Morse, though. If Morse can go to the Yankees, that would be a great addition in the outfield, and I guess you could sit Gardner or even Granderson. I don't know. Great question, though. I do not think the Yankees can, but definitely a smaller type name. Maybe. 17. What position or positions do I play in real life? I used to play third base and a little bit of first. In Little League, I played some outfield, some catcher. I've played everything in my life. My primary positions are third and pitcher right now. Definitely more of a pitcher now, but I definitely still like to play some third base once in a while. Last question, number 18. What is my favorite player? P.S. I should never quit. I am his favorite commentator. Thank you so much, Flaming Dragons 360. Shout out to you. My favorite player in the MLB, it's got to be R.A. Dickey, just because of how great of a player he is recently and his story, where he's come from. He's just honestly an inspiration to everyone. In the NFL, I'd have to say Tim Tebow, because of what he's been through, like his adversity, how he really hasn't gotten a chance with the Jets. I feel bad for him, and he had some great comebacks last year, and I think that needs some respect. I don't think he should be hated on for anything because he's not doing anything wrong. It's definitely the Jets that are doing something wrong, and gotta give him a chance. And so I guess I'd say he's my favorite player. For the NBA, I would have to say that it has to be Carmelo Anthony. It has to be Melo. I mean, he's such a great player. He's on my favorite team, and he's going to be MVP this year. I'm calling it right now. I called it in the beginning of the season. He is the MVP of this year. And so anyway, guys, that is it for the Q&A. I'm out of questions, and so I hope you enjoyed. This video is about 10 minutes long. I don't know, I cut some a little bit out. It's 11:30 right now in the total recording, and so I don't know how long it's going to be. But anyway, guys, that is it. MoTheFo16 signing out. Come give me a sub. Give this video a like. Follow me on Twitter @MoTheFo16. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.